Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, April 3rd, 2020. Welcome to another eBay video. Today we're going to be discussing a change in return policy that really wasn't announced, and we're going to find out the hard way like I did the other day. We're going to discuss more about capitalizing on those 50,000 free listings many of you have. We're going to talk about your comments, questions, and concerns from last week's video, and if I have time, I will insert a clip of another Uline delivery I received. As you can see, it is cloudy as usual with no end in sight. I want you guys to see our forecast for the next 7 or 8 days. Every day but one is cloudy. I don't know if you can see this that clear. See it? Every single day except Monday is going to be cloudy and raining, bar none. Now, I'm going to show you again, just in case you didn't catch it. Every single day. They did the same thing last week. They said every single day will be cloudy except Monday. So I lined up so many things to photograph on Monday, and it was 100% cloudy. And they didn't even address it when they gave the news. Didn't even mention how wrong they were. Right now there are a few peaks of sun coming from that way, so you may see them clipping me here, but they did say it's going to rain shortly. So let's get this going. First, let's talk about your comments, questions, and concerns from the last several videos. Michael Dolney wrote about my fast food restaurant video. Joe, it sounds like Burger King. I don't think I ever worked at a job that followed the various labor laws. It would be cool if you had some old pictures of yourself or of the old neighborhood taken during the time of your stories. Even new pictures of the neighborhood would help us get a visual. You could even point out things that changed. You could definitely get a job doing audiobooks. Michael, sad to say I never took any pictures of the old place back when I worked there. I could theoretically go there tomorrow and take pictures, but I'm not sure if that would really do the trick. As for old pictures of me, the only pictures of me I have as a kid are school pictures. You know, with the other kids, or a single picture that they took during school, but that's all there ever was. So I really don't have anything to share with you there. My brother did take a couple of pictures of me because I had a camera, and even when I was a kid, I was a photography nut. I started taking pictures at age 10 years old, not kidding, and I'm still taking them today. Kyoto Sonata wrote, and also St. Paul, Minnesota. It was really interesting to hear your experiences at the fast food place, and I would definitely like to see more videos like this. I remember a long time ago you made videos about how you customized your bike, a school bus story, and a story about a game experiment in school with, if I remember rightly, all the kids being given stars, and the groups were made trying to gather more or something. But there was also a group of kids who were basically made as leaders, as they could literally invent the rules for the game as they wanted. I remember that being a really interesting one. I don't know if you still have these videos, or maybe would be interested in redoing them, but I just thought those might be good if you're ever stuck on what videos of this kind to make up next. Regardless, keep up the great work, Joe. I probably still have those old videos. So my two choices would be, I could probably upload those videos to my second channel, but my second channel doesn't get the views that this channel gets. Or I could redo those videos and make them fresh and put them on this channel. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But while we're on that topic, I'm also thinking about making a video what it was like working in the mall as a teenager or working in the supermarket. I know I did make a supermarket video a while back, but I have a lot more good stories I could share with you that I think you guys would really enjoy, and working at a junkyard. So any of those topics are open for business if you're interested in any of them. As far as taking pictures, Angie Resells wrote, I completely agree about the pictures. If it's overcast, my pictures look terrible and dark. So you have to wait for a nice day even when you have a light kit. Appreciate the video. You know, on Wednesday, we had literally an hour and a half, predominantly sun, and I took over 300 pictures outside. So that'll keep me going for a little bit, but that's the way it is here. If you're lucky enough to get an hour or two of sun, you have to capitalize it and take those pictures. BMTOKC wrote, tell us your thoughts on whether you would relist or sell similar. And also, I always use up free listings and end all my listings 200 at a time and either relist them or sell similar as necessary. What would you do, Joe? If you're referring to the dead listings that I was showing you in the video the other day, what I do is I end a batch of about 10 at one time, and I always click on sell similar. Because by clicking sell similar, you are getting a brand new listing number that's going into Google search, and from the outset you will be given a bump in search. The only time I ever use the relist feature is when I have a super popular item that's selling like crazy. Let's say I've sold 10 of them and I'm not keeping an eye on it, and somebody comes in and buys 2 or 3 and wipes me out. Then I will hit relist so I can keep all that amassed Google activity in the history of the item, and it will continue to be ranking high in search. Both Crosswalk Larry and Dennis Copper wrote about sales. Larry wrote, my sales have definitely increased, and Dennis wrote, my sales are through the roof. And I definitely agree. These last 2 weeks have been a gift. I'm telling you something, guys. I mean this. Listen carefully to me. I'm going to stop reading the comments now so I can harp on this issue. With the pandemic that is all over the United States, people don't want to go to stores. And even those that want to go can't go because all the stores are closed. People are going online in droves, and that is good for us, eBay sellers. Please list as many things as you can right now and use those 50,000 free listings. I know you're not going to use all of them. Nobody is. This is the time to do it. This is the best time ever. Stuff is going to sell. People are shopping online. I'm sure there's a lot of people right now looking for exactly the item that you have to sell, but they cannot buy it unless it's listed on eBay. So start listing after this video is over. Harry Haralambos wrote, how about we get eBay to do a nationwide commercial letting the people know that while a lot of stores are closed, eBay is open and ready for business, which would benefit all sellers as well as eBay. It's a win-win. I watch your blogs and enjoy them as well and learn a lot as well. Keep up the good work. I love that idea. That is a great idea. I wish eBay would make such a commercial right now to capitalize on this situation. There is a demand for goods. eBay has those goods. Please, list, and list more. Last comment I'm going to read is a channel comment from Blast from the Past. Joe, you don't need to wear a mask. Unlike a certain gun-toting 375-pound loser from Michigan. Sir, that is so true. I have nothing in common with the blob. All right, guys, new topics. Returns. In the past, when a person opened a return request, they had a set window of time to make the return. I believe it was 10 working days. That has all changed, although you might not have known it. I had a return the other day that came due, and the buyer has never sent the item back and still has not sent the item back. So I did what I always do. I contacted eBay, showed them the case, gave them the return ID, and I expected them to close it out. But they didn't. They told me that they have amended their policy due to the global pandemic, and that buyers now have 21 days to return their items, and that's retroactively, not since April. I'm talking back into March. If a guy bought your item, let's just say March 15th, it's retroactive. So keep that in mind. Also, as you know, that whole system was going to change anyway, that policy, because eBay is changing their policy to allow buyers up to 30 days to return an item. So even if they file a return request and 10 or 15 days go by, we cannot contact eBay like we used to and get the return closed out. Needless to say, I am not thrilled about that. Now I'm going to stop and do two things. The first thing I'm going to do is take a drink from the Fox News Cup of Life, and then after that, I'll show you my Uline delivery from the other day. This is the Fox News Cup of Life. Happy is he who drinks from it. Cold, cloudy, and windy, just like the last group of videos I've made, but this sure still hits the spot. Now, let's stop and take a look at the Uline delivery I received the other day. Carlos, you want to say something to all your fans?
Joey Hubcaps. If you lose a hubcap, call Joe.
And don't forget the Crazy New York Drivers Show on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, Joe.
It's a lot easier this time because last time we got hung up.
Yeah, they were double stacked.
Yeah.
But we got the job done.
You always do.
Yeah, you got it.
So yeah, guys, I am selling so many items on eBay that I needed those boxes right away. I was literally out of that size box. I was happy to get that delivery, and hopefully I'll be using all those boxes in the near future. Let us now do a little bit of a rehash, because I don't want to keep you guys too long because it's so freaking windy out here. And plus, I have more time now. I can make as many videos as I want, basically whenever I want. So let's go over a few points. Number one, buyers now have more time to return their items when they open a return request. You can no longer contact eBay after 10 working days if the item has not been returned. The eBay customer service rep I talked to the other day told me that after 21 days, during the current climate, eBay will close the return out automatically. We're going to wait and we're going to see if that actually happens with my return, and I'll be reporting to you about that in the future. Please guys, if you've ever been in a listing mood, this is the time to be in one. People are flocking to eBay because nothing is open and they need to purchase their products online now. You could make a lot of money if you list your items and have them ready in your eBay store for the customers to come in, peruse, and hopefully buy. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns on my eBay topics, or any of the videos you want me to make regarding former jobs I've had, or anything, comment them below. And one more thing, since I do have extra time now, the one thing I'm thinking of doing is going live. This is something I've never done because I really don't have the time. Plus, to be honest with you, it often malfunctions. Google is kind of messed up, but I'm thinking of doing that, and I've narrowed it down to either an afternoon live session around 3 o'clock or maybe a nighttime live session around 8 or 9 o'clock. Do you have any preferences to that? And do you think that's a good idea? And if you are in favor of me going live, remember to smash that notification bell. This way you'll be notified when I do go live, okay? That being said, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thank you for watching this video. Each week I come out here and I make these videos to try and help you stay successful as an eBay seller. If you think I'm doing a good job, please leave me a thumbs up. It tells me I'm on point and appreciated. If you don't think I'm doing a good job, tell me in the comments section what you want me to cover, and I'll be more than happy to do it for you if possible. Remember, I'm a seller friend, not a seller critic or skeptic of any kind. I've solved a lot of problems. I'm still making money online. I've never worn a mask, and I never will. I've never resorted to distorting my voice because I feel that's unscrupulous and dishonest. And I can't see why any rational person would do such a thing. Guys, I'm a CEO and a CFO of my own company. Go out there, make a ton of money on eBay, rock on, and peace! And as always, don't be fitchy! And that includes, don't engage in fitchery of any kind, avoid fitchisms, and stop fitching around. Yeah, yeah!